Okay. Light breakfast, I think. A little bit of water. Oh, I should have had the cow's milk. Oh well. And just a... do I have a pear or something? An orange. There we go. Now, while we're here, let's read Nightfall. Excerpt from Nightfall. Tales of Heroism and Chivalry. It's a little long. Okay. Tales of Heroism and Chivalry, edited by Corellian Odrenius. The legend of Garridan Stalrus, as told by Jaron Athelwed, squire and friend. And so it came to pass that on the first month before the harvest, nary a decent crop could be found in the drought-ridden fields of Farmental Glens. 27 families, their bellies sunken and empty, turned to their lordship who had been so fair to them in hard times before. The man ruled not with an iron gauntlet, but with the soft touch of a silken kindness. My lord, Garridan Stalrus, knight-errant of Farmental Glens. I watched sadly as my lord Garridan looked out at the withered fields before him from his meagre stone keep, and cursed the luck that tainted the skies and stopped the rain from falling. The families in his charge would not last the winter, which was always bitter and cold in the northern reaches of the Jarls. His own supply of grain was already picked clean. There was barely enough to sustain him for the months ahead. I know if my lord had the food there, he would have gladly shared it gladly, allowing his charges to pay him back in whatever time or manner they could afford, and in some cases, to those in dire need, give it to them without costs. Something had to be done, and had to be done soon. Sparing not a drake, Garridan paid for the best sages he could find, and used the rest to buy as much surplus grain as he could wrest from the neighboring domains. A month passed, and nothing surfaced. Winter's icy tendrils would soon creep across Farmental Glens, causing the green to disappear from the landscape. Families would have to huddle close to their hearths, keeping warm and rationing the bits of food Garridan had given them. I could see Garridan's patience, which was immense, mind you, wearing thin. He told me he considered selling his keep, his belongings, anything to keep his people alive. If only the harvest would yield more, they'd be saved. Then, as if Mara herself had answered his prayers, a sage entered Garridan's keep with the answer. Legend told of a vessel of sorts from which water would pour endlessly, known as the Everflow Ewer. Some said the divines themselves created it, others thought perhaps a powerful sorcerer enchanted it. Wherever it was from, Garridan knew this could be his chance. Following the directions from the sage, my lord and I set out to recover the Ewer and rid Farmental Glens of the drought. It took days to reach the entrance to the place. After we passed through a winding passage, we finally came to an odd door covered in mystical symbols. As the sage instructed, my lord touched some refined frost salts to the door. The ancient stone door opened, and we proceeded into the glade. A cave cut into a hillside led into a small glade of trees. In the center of the glade, flanked by 2 standing stones, was a stone altar. On the altar, seemingly glowing with inner light, was the ewer. Cut from crystal, the vessel was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Water filled it to the very top, and as legend held, would never diminish as the liquid decanted from it. Eager to return to his domain, Garridan grasped the ewer in hand. Suddenly the ground trembled as though the mountains themselves were angered. The sky changed from sunlit blue to dreary gray. Ooh, Indiana Jones here. Even the ring of trees forming the glade seemed to bend away slightly from the altar, as if fearing what was to come. Then, with no warning, one of the standing stones cracked and exploded. My gaze froze and my heart fell as I looked upon the guardian of the glade. A huge creature, seemingly cut from the very same crystal as the ewer, stepped forth and growled menacingly at my master. The air around it became very cold, as if it was born from the glaciers of the northern mountains. This was a being of ice, living, breathing ice. Sounds like a... Nevish wouldn't know this, but it sounds like a frost atronach. Garridan shouted at me to run as he drew his blade. Still clutching the ewer in one hand, he gave a mighty swing at the ice creature. When the forged steel struck home, it gave a resounding ring and merely chipped the beast as a spike would when driven against the hardest of rocks. Never showing fear, my lord swung again and again, each blow being harmlessly deflected away. Then a single and mighty blow from the ice creature knocked my lord down. His blade slid away and he lay on the forest floor looking up into the crystalline eyes of his death. The ice creature raised its arm again for the fatal blow, and brought it down hard at Garridan's prone form. I don't know why he did it. Perhaps it was instinct. Perhaps a moment's lapse in judgment, but my lord lifted the Everflow ewer defensively as he got up to a kneeling position. The blow from the creature connected with the vessel, creating an ear-splitting crash. There was the sound of water splashing, and a horrible cracking noise as the sundered pitcher sent waves of freezing water in all directions. Even as I watched, the liquid covered the ice creature, and my poor master. They seemed suspended in place as if frozen solid. At the time, I didn't know how true my thoughts had become. As I watched in horror, they were encased in a tomb of pure ice. I could see Garridan's face as the ice overtook him, and I could swear he was crying. A few of his tears froze and fell to the ground at his feet like beautiful blue crystals. He knew he'd failed his mission. His people would starve, and he was responsible. Frost and ice covered everything in the glade now. The trees, the rocks, the soil, everything. It was then I became aware that the very air around me began to freeze. It was like a cold winter's night at first, and then it rapidly became worse. The cold was so bad it turned into a sort of frozen heat. It began to burn. My throat became tight, and breathing became difficult. I began to lose feeling in my arms and legs, and my vision was beginning to blur. I had to escape this icy glade and tell Garridan's story. It was the least I could do for such a noble man. With every bit of strength I could muster, I ran from the frost fire and back through the cave. I barely escaped with my life. My journey back to the domain of Garridan was a sad one. My heart was heavy. Heavy? My heart was heavy. My mind clouded with misery. He was a good man, the greatest I'd ever known. To die like that was no way for such an honorable knight to end his life. When I finally reached the outskirts of Farmental Glen, the farmers were waiting for me. I was ready to tell them the sad news, but they raised a cheer of great joy. They told me that only a week ago a strange, bluish, glowing rain fell on their fields, and that the next day the crops began to grow as if there had never been a drought. A week ago was exactly when my master was frozen in that horrible glade, and his tears froze like bluish raindrops frozen in time. I looked up at the heavens, and the twinkling lights suddenly gave me great comfort. I thanked Mara and headed home. Basically an embellishment on what we had already heard from the lady at the Arcane University, but still, that was worth it. That was a good read. I enjoyed that. So, what we need, from what I can tell from the book, and I'm guessing this is what our journal will tell us, we need to find the glade that he was in, and we need to bring some refined frost salts. That's something that it said that he needed to be able to get into the glade in the first place. Let's check the journal. No. Wow, I can't believe it's not raining again. Nightfall tells the tale of Garridan and the quest for the Everflow ewer at a place known as Frostfire Glade. It is supposedly located in the mountains near Bruma. Using some of the references from the story, I was able to pinpoint it on my map. Oh, very good, Nebish. The book also mentions needing special refined frost salts to get into the glade. I should speak to Julianne Fannis about this. Really? God damn it. I don't want to speak to Julianne Fannis. I want to... Let's see. What's not going to have a... That one. No, that does have one. Map marker. That doesn't. Goody. Julianne Fannis, can't we just talk to somebody here about that? The dude that gave us the quest initially is here, right? Strasa, is that his name? Let's talk to him. You! Hey, you knocked that down.
What did you learn from Nightfall?
A lot. About Garridan's tears, anything else you can tell me?
Well, if what you learned is accurate, then you must protect yourself. It sounds like the cold in the glade is so severe that it could harm you.
Ah.
Perhaps these potions will help.
So I'll need some kind of resist frost, eh? What can you tell me about refined frost salts? It said that I need that to get through the glade.
Yes, I've heard of mages who seal portals with an ingredient as a key. Makes the door impossible to lockpick. Refined frost salts. Sounds like something that Juliana would specialize in. You may want to go back to the university and speak to her.
Damn. Alright, well that's fine because we're not going...
Stay warm, my friend.
Thank you. We're not going straight up to Bruma to do this quest anyway, so that's totally fine. Now, we are about to do something drastic. I could go back and explore this area of the coast, but I feel like this exploration was worth it. I'm fine with that. We're going to start our exploration of the eastern shores of the Niben and the tributary rivers of the Niben. Let's see, does it mark frost? Oh, it does. Goody. Okay, so we'll have to go by the Arcane University and get some refined frost salts from Julianne. And then go there when we want to finish the quest. Now, there are several locations that are marked on our map because of, well, a number of reasons. Either they are merchant quests, or they are things that the... what's his nuts dude? The Khajiit stable, the travel guy, told us about. And they were marked on our map. I think Fort Redmond, he said, had vampires. Fort Telemann, he said, had necromancers, I think, so we'll definitely want to get there. Onyx Caverns, I don't remember why Onyx Caverns is marked. Would I remember why Vaon or Fieldhouse Cave? Bear in mind, collapsed mine, deserted mine. There's so many mines. Needless to say, when we get near these, we'll want to probably check them out. So I think maybe what we'll do today, we're going to set out on our expedition today, but I think what we'll do first is we'll get some food. We'll go back to that one Ayleid ruin that was right here on the outskirts of the wall. I want to check that out. And then we'll probably come up here to Onyx Caverns and maybe to Vaon to check that out. And then we'll follow the coast for ways, maybe do Fort Redmond. Come over here to Fieldhouse Cave. And then maybe do Fort Telemann. Oh god, this is so hard because I want to stay on the coast. There's also Malapi. We gotta check out Malapi too. Alright, well let's start down here at the Ayleid ruin that's there, and we can always we can change as we need to change, you know. We're not beholden to go any one place. The inn. I wonder if the inn would have some food. Oh, that's Blackwood. No. If we don't have to go over to the shopping district, I'd rather avoid it. Good morning.
Yes.
Ooh, look at you.
I hope I can help.
We're well decked out, sir.
Brodress has been teaching Fighters Guild members how to better use heavy armor. Odd for a Buzmer, but he's apparently good at it. Bye.
Bye.
What?
What? Some food?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Yeah. Ooh, Fortify Strength, buy that. Fortify Strength, buy those.
An excellent deal.
Okay. Let's see. Buy the beef.
You bought that for a song.
Buy the cheese. Buy the
You
flatbread.
bought that for a...
Buy that. Buy that. Buy that. Sure, buy those.
Thank you. Come again.
Okay. Now,
Enough talk.
is there anything else that we need before we set out? Got arrows. Got our ring of feather. We have 100 pounds of free encumbrance, a little bit more than that actually, which is good. We have a bunch of damage healths. We have a couple of feathers. We don't need these probably, but we'll keep them. We have a couple of invisibilities. We have a bunch of lay down and dies. We have some healing. 3 night eyes. Those weigh a lot. I Maybe I'll sell like all but one of those. More healing, resist shock, restore fatigue, a bunch of those, restore health, lots of shields, some fortify strengths, a couple of 3 super feathers, that's good. Some food, 13 Nern root, 6 open hard locks, 1 open very hard lock, a shocking burst, 2 Varla stones, good. Although I don't have any more enchanted weapons, do I? Oh, I won't have to use those. At least not in the near term. A couple of Iliad coins. 12 torches. We're saying we got our tent. We're set. Let's go by the Mage's Guild one more time. I just came from there, but let's go by and see if maybe their vendor's up and about. What time is it? Yeah, maybe their vendor's up and about. We can trade with them, maybe get rid of these heavy resist frosts.
Hi there.
Where is there? Hello, Agata. Thank you. Where is your vendor? Your vendor's
Greetings,
supposed to be in here, damn it.
Hello.
Shiravi runs a good inn, but she's...
Is it you?
Nice to meet you.
It is you. Good.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Okay, let's first try to sell you. Let's sell you 4 of these. And don't tell Sadrasa we're selling you these, huh?
You drive a hard bargain.
Ah. Golden Sedge. Fortify strength. Let's buy 5 of those. If we ever find another Fortify strength ingredient, we'll have some to mix it with. Meadows Rye, Fortify speed and damage health. Meadow Rye, rather. Noble Sedge, damage health, restore agility. Buy your oranges.
You drive a hard bargain.
And your radishes. Got a lot of sweet pulp. I don't need any more, though. You will buy this stuff, though. Okay.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you.
She
May
seems
all
to
your
have real
travels
issues
be
with her
safe.
sisters. I can't...
Alright, let's try this. Oh, God. It's happened fast. Okay, let's try this. Ah, Blackwood welcomes me. Actually, you know what? Depending on what this Iliad ruin over here is like, we may be sleeping in Leyawiin again tonight, because we may finish the ruin and then have to go straight to bed. Because this is just too interesting to pass up. Another floating thing here. And it's right on the outskirts of Leyawiin, too. That's interesting. Whoa. Mirdirith. What the crap? Giant mud crab that is already dead, even though it still has health. Okay, I don't know what killed it, but it had 2 gold in it. It's locked, even. Alright. Been a while since we've been in a dungeon, huh? The hell? Oh, imps. Really? It's very well lit in here. What? Some kind of camp? Well, whoever's living down here, they must have killed that crab to get in. I'm gonna rob them of their stuff. Actually take all. It's a good amount of food in there. Oh. Oh. What the hell is going on over there? A dog trying to swim, and some imps, and a gargoyle. God damn it. Floating around. Dead adventurer. With a lit candle, no less. Who was a legionary, huh? I hope someone will find this. All my men are lost deep in this damn ruins, or eaten by these crazy creatures. I have sent them down to look for the Chamber of Plans, where we could see all secret passages. But suddenly some rocks crushed down, and this was the last time I saw them. This wasn't the whole story. After this there appeared crazy creatures. They aren't very strong, but they were at least 10, and I was only 1. My right leg hurts, but these damn creatures bit me. I hear some noises. It sounds like knocking noises. I feel a heavy eruption. How long will this ruin stand against it? The first stones are crushing down. I have to search for a secret passage. Ah, I begin to understand. Here is a great blood decal. Okay. Strange. Alrighty. I don't want to have to fight these bastards, but I might not have a choice. In fact, I don't have a choice. Shit, I missed. Now here comes the damn gargoyle. I'm way short on that shot. He can't get through, though. That's good, though he did just go invisible. Whoa! I do have more arrows. Oh, glass? Oh, okay, that's... Scorching first, I think. Shit. Shit. Damn it. Haha! Yes! Oh, the poor doggy. Well, we'll be prepared to pull it out of its misery if we have to. Oh! Ah! Ah, damn it. Ow. The dog got a leg shot? What the hell? Ow. Okay, hang on, everyone, hang on. Run! Get out of the way! Nebish, are you stuck? You're stuck. Where did you go? Damn mystical imp. Oh, you're still alive. There. Ooh. What? Oh, not another one. Oops, dropped a torch in the water. Can I get through here? Oh, I can. Well, something tells me I'm going to be taking off my water walking boots to complete this area. This is a very... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah. Shit, 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 shit! Ah. Ugh! Why do I have a Dwemer arrows on my back? Okay, that was that trap that I saw. They released gas on me, okay? This is a strange dungeon. Okay, so don't go over there. I think it's fair to say. I checked you. I checked you. Right. Check his journal one more time. What did it say? Okay. Let's see. Chamber of Plans. See all secret passages. Crazy creatures. Must have been the imps and gargoyles and stuff, I think. Alright, well I think I'm going to have to take off my boots, but hang on. Let's just look around over here really quick. Excuse me, old boy. Oh, can't get through there. And I'm almost dead. Let's rectify that. I have other boots? I don't think I do. I think I have my traveler's boots. Let's wear those instead. Here we go. My fatigue rebuild for a second here. Okay, now I can't get up here. There we go. Alright, put the water walking boots back on for a second. Aha! Guessing it's all going to be the same, though. This must be the secret entrances that he's talking about. So was there something over here where it's going to kill me that I'm supposed to do? It's a puzzle. I don't like puzzles. Alright, hang on. Do I have a resist poison? I doubt it. I bet I got rid of it. Any that I would have had. Because I'm almost immune to poison, right? Yeah. Alright, let's risk it. Okay, it's not going to let me out, is it? Hang on. I sure as shit don't know what the hell it is I'm supposed to be doing. Actually, don't do that. Do that. Easter! Easter egg! Okay. Alright. This is Mirdirith, an old ruin. You surely searched for how the ruin continues, but currently it doesn't! For now it's finished here. Let's see what time will bring. Rubsy. Okay, well thanks, Rubsy. Thank you for letting me know, so that I don't waste more time down here than I already did. Well, your mystery will remain unsolved, dead adventurer. That was funny. How that was good. That's good. Easter egg. I like that. Breaks. Ow! 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 Breaks immersion a bit, but still nice to have the honesty and the upfrontness, I suppose. Okay, so I think it's probably lunchtime or just after lunchtime. Let's eat some lunch. Ah, there's that Blackwood weather I'm waiting on. Oh God! What the hell time of day is it? No, it's only 1:30. Jesus. I think I might just cut straight for Onyx Caverns. Come back and maybe do Veon, and then do the coast here. That's what I'm thinking. So let's drink a little water. Have a little food. And a potion of healing, because we need it. Jesus, it is dark. That's just the fire. Not actually anything that does anything. So, if we set off in a northeasterly direction, we'll hit Onyx Caverns. Yes, looks about right. Oh God. Uh-oh. Holy balls. Oh. Thus ends Nevish. Okay, we're gonna have to try to avoid that guy.